Hey guys, Conqueror here, and today we have a review in the AE Phase 1, or the Fangula. And yeah, yesterday we reviewed the Dread Dozer. We had a pretty good time. It's not a bad vehicle, not gonna lie. I kind of enjoyed it. But this, I have already played on stream, and it kind of just reminds me of a worse Conqueror. It does. So, right off the bat, I'm gonna say there's no reason to pick this up. Especially the non-skin version when that eventually comes out, because the Conqueror exists. They have the same exact top speed, they have the same gun depression, the Conqueror has better gun elevation, if that means anything to you. Conqueror has better DPM, better gun handling, APCR has premium rounds, spaced armor, better side armor. The Fangula has a better lower plate, and arguably a better upper plate because of the angling. And that's about it. This Fangula also has an easier cupola to hit. The Conqueror's cupola, okay, easy cupola to pen. This cupola is easy to hit, but it's very hard to pen because of the way it's angled. You have to hit at the base to do damage. So, what I find is the Fangula is slightly inferior to the Conqueror in most regards. If they didn't nerf the gun from PC, this thing would be a pretty powerful vehicle. And if it also had the large medkit, the always on large medkit that gives it 15% to its repair speeds or something. That would also be cool, but it doesn't. Let's quickly take a gander at this tank. 16 horsepower per ton, which is pretty good, but it only goes 35, and I find it usually goes about 34 in flat. The gun, 13.5 seconds reload with 400 alpha, and just to put that into perspective, if we're using the Conqueror here, and we look at its gun, it's 10.5. It's 3 seconds faster reload on the Conqueror with 1.9 seconds aim time, and just amazing gun handling stats. So this gun is going to let you down a whole lot more than the Conquerors, and you're going to be shooting a whole lot less, as sad as that is. It's a heavy tank, so it doesn't turn that fast. Its turret doesn't turn that fast, and its ammo, much like the Conqueror, is actually in the front left. So be careful, and it's got a huge ammo rack capacity in the back, kind of a thing. So keep that in mind as well. So beware. Otherwise, it's a decent vehicle. 258 on its standard, 340 on its premium. Somebody made a good point. This is pretty much an inferior M103 as well, which is kind of mind-blowing. The M103 isn't always thought of as great, but the M103 does have arguably better hull armor, arguably better gun handling, arguably a better gun because of its rate of fire, better mobility. Yeah, so the only thing M103 kind of, unfortunately for the M103, should I say, is it has bigger weak spots, and it's huge, right? So, you know, you get better DPM, better gun handling with the M103, and better frontal armor, or you can have a sleeker design, which is always good, but just a worse performing gun over here on the Fangula, right? So again, there's another tank in the game that's you can get for free, which is almost better, but this is definitely an inferior Conqueror, so no reason to get this. Go get yourself a Conqueror, go grind it out. If you haven't already, you've been doing the game wrong. Go grind a Conqueror, my dudes, because you can get a Chieftain, you get a Super Conqueror, and you can get an FE215B from there, and it's a good line. It's after the Black Prince, that is. It'll teach you how to play the game. The Conqueror is just easily one of the best tier 9s in the game. You just got to get it. Don't take my word for it. Actually, go ahead, take my word for it. It's a good tank. Trust me. The grind might be hard until you get the fully upgraded version of the Conqueror, but once you do, you're gonna be thanking me. It's a good grind. It's a good tank, should I say? But we're not in that tank. We're in the Fangula, the AE Phase 1. Yep. Nothing terrible about it, other than its DPM. I'm pretty sure with this setup we have less than 2,400 DPM. As sad as that is. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Also, we're just gonna climb. Send it. Send it. There we go. We're making it. 1, 2. Ah, you got it. We actually have to fix that because apparently I didn't realize my fuel tank was in the front. Learn something new every day. Get that. There we go. Well, we have a 279E who decided to take the hill, so we win. Lol. Too much armor, comrade. There we go.
Oh, I think Connor's there today. Is that right?
705A. We'll help with him. We've got the gun depression. Except he's gonna be dead. He's got an FV.
Might be. I think I saw her on the schedule.
Got him. I was gonna say he's got an FV and a Super Conqueror shooting at him, which is some crazy DPM.
Right, but she was gone over the weekend, so I assume.
No shots there. This is kind of just over, and I'm trying to figure out where I need to go to get some more damage out of this. Because they've lost. I guess we can just sit here and hope people make mistakes like that.
Oh, okay. Then maybe you didn't. Yeah, maybe you didn't. Well,
Okay. You know, that happens all the time.
I was only thinking of her because I was just
Bouncing off of grills.
still needed to get out. Okay, well, his car is there.
That's unfortunate. That really is. That his inaccurate gun was able to hit that.
I think Cam could really use a lunge, and he's not getting out in the lessons today, so that would be great for him to just get that supplementary lunge.
Huh.
So if she's there,
Well,
I wanted to just reach out to her. I didn't want to bother her unless I was sure.
unfortunately for him,
That would be so great.
he's literally losing the game by doing nothing. But he's an Under the Giant. All Under the Giant players are a bit brain dead, so. That looked like it went straight through his cupola. You want to wait? What do you mean, Conq? How are they brain dead? What's he doing that's wrong? He's just sitting still shooting at the tier 9. Now he's dead. Look, he's about to get flanked by my entire team. He's just flanked by the entire team in about 3 seconds. It's just incredible. Every time I see an Under the Giant player, I expect them to maybe do something different, maybe be better at the game. But they're not. They're terrible players. All of them. It's crazy. It's like, man, why is that tank so easy to 3-mark? Oh, I guess that's why. Oh, I'm still here, by the way. Thanks for the back of your tank. It's much appreciated. E100, ammo rack E100. Nope. We're capping out, boys. Nice lower plate. Thanks you, sir. Ooh, that one looked like it. I thought it still hit his lower plate, but the shell bounced straight up in the air, so that must have hit his upper plate. There we go. Yeah, we just had to stay up here to get more damage, it looks like. He is still ammo racked, so pop it. Ah, went low a bit. We still have a chance to pop it, though. He just needs to poke out again. Come on, Conqueror, or Super E100 thing. It went to the same spot. He's like low. Oh, well, that's not bad. 3,800 damage. I'll take it. I think that was the right play to stay there. We weren't going to do much damage if we followed their team, just because of our abysmal 2,300 damage per minute. So, yeah. My loadout on here is going to remember vertical stabilizer vents. That was what I was told to do on this thing, is to load it out like that. But to be completely frank with you, that's not what I like to do on my heavy, so we're actually going to change that real quick. Just so you can see, that's the maximum DPM you can have without Adrenaline Rush and being at 10% health, okay? So that's as fast as your reload can get, and that's not very good. Alright, so we're going to drop the vents and drop the food. Reload is going to go up a little bit more, and then we're really going to be 2,300 DPM, which is just sad for a gun like this. It really is. But instead, we're going to throw optics on, and we're going to try to be more of a medium. Thank you, Wargaming, for having that there. So I have to go through every single op I complete. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's change this out to a small. Change this out to a large. And there we go. Now we're good to go. So maximizing our view range. 380, I think, is what this is base. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I'm not sure what it is. I suppose I should know that since this is a review of a tank. So let's go to console.worldtanks.com. Wait for their terribly slow website to load. It's like WAD info, except by professionals. So it takes longer to load, apparently. There we go, finally. Click on Tankopedia. And then wait another 6 years. before we can start scrolling. There we go. Fangula. What do you got for me? Let's see. 390 view range. Alright, so events. So you can definitely, with a good crew, vents, and food, get this up to, I think, to 445. But I'm going to go optics and just easily get that right here. No, Artie again. I don't know how that works. Where are they? Hello, Artie. You need to ruin my day, don't you know? That's what artillery is designed to do. It's to ruin a clone guy's day. Let's go this way. Like this. See if we can get held down. See what we can do with our inferior Conqueror. 10 degrees, like the Conqueror. But dang, fighting a Conqueror hold down. Conqueror is also a lot more mobile. While turning, it can turn much faster, and its turret does and such. Like, that thing's tough to flank. This thing turns slowly. But it's cool. Look at the tracks. Right? Let's get a nice little pose in case we use a screenshot. Sideways like this. There we go. Because you'll want to see the tracks for the screenshot, right? For the thumbnail. That's some armor right there. I want to push through this and get hauled down, but we don't have anyone here to protect my side. So that's not going to work. We're going to have to sit here then and let them get hauled down and dominate us. What do I do to that? Oh, okay. I was like, what do I do? He's got space armor, boys. Apparently we could just go through it. The true test. Just kidding. That would not be a fun test. Gun handling. Conqueror would have hit that, by the way, 100%. Alright, we're good. I might get flanked here. I don't know what our waffle was doing. I hate RNG in this game, honestly. It's a nightmare. Screw you and your big gun and the support I'm getting. Oh, that's cool. Come on, tank. Yes. Nice RNG. Get out of here. That superstructure bounce. Oof, that was a rough one. That shouldn't have bounced. We have 340 pen, which means we must have rolled low. We bounce off his lower plate flat to us. Again, means we've rolled low. I just don't understand why there's RNG on penetration. That is one thing that doesn't make any sense to me. And I think if I could change one thing that doesn't drastically change the game and whatsoever, or would make anyone angry, that's what I would do. +1 -1 is great too, but that does drastically change the game, and everybody complains about it. Who doesn't? Who's an idiot? So, and sometimes you gotta feel bad for idiots. Do you have to feel bad for idiots though? No, I don't think so. I disagree. I've changed my mind. No feeling bad. This is bad. Speaking of bad. That's a long aim. It's like, Conqueror, where are you now? That's the side of him. Everybody knows the side is the hardest part to pen on that tank. Ah, Conq, I was hoping you were going to continue to drive the other way. Roll on me? Nah. We lost too much health to the Jagdpanzer there. Our waffle did nothing to him. But, you know, look the icon next to his name. That makes sense, right? It is what it is. Let's jump into another game. Canis. See what we can do here. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is a boring tank. It's boring to play. You don't have armor. You don't have DPM. You don't have gun handling. You're incredibly slow for what it is. Holy cow, it's boring. You just slowly drive towards the enemy. You quickly get killed by them. Or you slowly kill them. That's the tank. Or you're missing all your shots because the gun is abysmal. It's an abysmal gun. It really, really is. It's got the gun handling of like a tank which would have 440 or 490 alpha. But it's 400. You have the reload of a tank that would have 440 or 490 alpha, but it's 400. You have the mobility of a tank that would have like 300 millimeters of effective armor, but you don't. It's slow. I don't recommend this tank at all. What is it going to do in the monster mode? I'm not sure. It's a Fangula. So, like, obviously it's a vampire. And so it's probably going to have some kind of wraith abilities. Something like that. Who knows? Maybe, like, if you bite somebody, you put them on your team or something. I don't know. That'd be interesting. But yeah, this is not a good tank. And you saw the first game was a first class, which means, yeah, people are not playing this tank well. And I've been seeing them in the matchmaking, so people have them. Alright, if you're not getting in your room, I'm just going to push through, just so you know. It's a stock turret, but I need a 122 to go through that. Hey Artie, nice to meet you, bot. Great to have you on the team. Now I get flanked by a light tank. Screw you, you freaking pig. Where'd you go? Where'd my light tank go? He's like, ah, I don't really want to play the game anymore. Yeah. Screw you. Yeah, that shot made sense there. I get it. Yep. Let's jump into one more game before I absolutely have a conniption with this tank. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I enjoy the shovel tank a whole lot more than this tank. This is a rough vehicle. Not worth it. It is not worth the price. Honestly, if this thing was like maybe 8,000 gold, it still might not be worth it. It's not good. Its only redeeming factor may be the monster mode, but the monster mode is literally 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks a year, right? So, do you really want to fork over what, $70 or $80 to play the monster mode with a tank that only lasts a week or two? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. What do we want to do here? I don't know. Obviously, last game we got caught out. They found us with our pants down. But I mean, we had a T-49 with us who just kind of left and let the RU get behind us, and Artie hit us for half our health as well, which, you know, doesn't help at all, ever. But, you know, it is what it is. We were going to probably die. We could have escaped, I think, if this tank could go any faster than 34. But, you know, the tank is a turd. It's a literal turd. Move. I just want to use the turret. That's the only thing this thing is good for, I feel, is using the turret. So that's where I'm going to go, is literally to use the turret right here until I die. But the Conqueror can do the same exact thing, but better. because it's got the better cupola. Right? Like, the Conqueror can do this. And look at the gun aiming. Still aiming. Golly. You can have good games, yes. And there's going to be people doing reviews on this tank saying, oh, it's a good tank. Look how much damage I did. I did 5,000 damage. The Conqueror does that in its sleep. It really does. And that shot right there, that miss, like, that just tells you everything you need to know already. There's my tracks and ammo rack right out the gate. This thing seems to like getting hit in its modules as well. Module monster. Those things have no armor behind that behind that manlet, so you can actually go through that. But it requires you to have to hit. But this has no gun handling. It's a terrible tank. I hate this tank. I hate it so much. Gosh. Yeah. This gun sucks. And we lost the base. Back we go. We're just going to cap on them. That's what's going to happen here. Honestly, I hope this tank just is everywhere and everybody plays it. Because it'll take some of the Conquerors out of the queue. Because there's no redeeming factors. No redeeming qualities to this tank at all. Golly, I turned my gun and this guy shows it. I'm so glad I hit that shot. We're gonna have time for one more shot here. I just want damage. Who should I shoot? I should shoot you. Yay. Well, that's gonna be the tank. It's crap. It really is. And I mean, anyone can argue, like, oh, you just didn't have very good games to show off the tank. If I was in a Conqueror in any one of those games, I would have had a better game. If I was a Conqueror in that game, those shots on the AT-15 would have hit. My reload would have been fast enough also to do more damage. Like, do you want one more game? Fine, I'll do one more game. But this is it. All right, a 5-game review is a long review. And I think we've already got a safe opinion on the tank. Because you literally just need to look at its stats to realize that this is not going to be a good tank. Because the Conqueror exists. And, okay, wait, how much is this tank? 17,500 gold base. Ladies and gentlemen. For some of you, that's a day's work of pay. That's painful. Do you really want to fork over a whole day's of work for this? When all you need to do is get on, an hour or two a day when you're done with work, chilling, with the family and whatnot. Play a few games a day and get yourself a Conqueror for free. This is the question you have to ask yourself. It truly is. Do I have the answer? No. But, I mean, you're here on my channel, which means you're looking for an opinion. And if it's my opinion, this tank is garbage. Yeah, there are going to be people doing 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 damage games. I'm probably playing this tank, gonna have a 6,000 damage game eventually. Maybe even 7. I may have to carry. And that's because it does have a good turret. It does. Something someone told me is that if they hit underneath your mantlet, because of the way the turret is shaped, the shell will go in the hull almost every time. A shot trap. Look at this reload. Woo, 360. He's sweating, boys. He's sweating. He's gonna hope I don't do that again. Whew. We did it again. His days are numbered. This thing backs up like an American tank too. Slow. And without purpose. Truly disappointing. Truly. I guess we're shooting you. We didn't even need to. He just died. Because he wasn't very good. He's not even upgraded. Golly, I wish I was in a Conqueror. Every time I play this game, I'm like, I could have been in a Conqueror. We would have had the reload on that guy instead of having to wait an extra second to reload. And there's the pig. Nice to see you too, pal. Fantastic gun. 10 out of 10 vehicle. Ah, man. Ah, it's just... Eh. You know? You know what I'm saying? It just... It makes me a little bit sad. Playing it. I'm excited about the light tank tomorrow, though, because I feel like you can't go wrong with a light tank with an autoloader. You just... You make it work. You make it work, right? All that aiming, 377. Cool. All this aiming, I feel like I should be doing 490. I'm just saying. This guy's got somebody behind him. Let's shoot whoever's behind him. There's nobody was behind him. He's just backing up like an idiot. Or a shell missed because it's bad. Bad gun. But he's definitely got somebody pushing him from behind. Because such is World of Tanks. Everybody's a bully. Oh, there's a Conqueror in this game? Oh boy. Don't approve of such things. Slow moving shell as well. We just figured out there. That was slow. That was like miss. Conq also has 400 alpha or 400 V range. Let's not sit still there. Not with the pig still in the game. Here it comes. Yeah. Great to have you on the team, buddy. Or against me. And he's still here. He's not moving. You know, he's about to be pushed. He could have run for the anywhere else. Don't be silly. Okay, gun. Whew. We hit. Did you see that? We did it. Yes, stop. For my waffle to shoot you. There we go. 479. That's what I'm talking about. That's what my tank should have been doing 6 years ago. Holy cow, we didn't fully aim and we hit. Mark it on your calendar, boys. $344. Nice. It's a good tank. Did I forget to mention that? I think I actually did. I don't think I've mentioned that it's a good tank before. Well, now you know. HE. What a mook. Come here, Conq. I didn't want my gun anyway. Take it. Come here, Artie bot. Just don't full pen me, okay? He shouldn't, but still. He could. Yeah! That could be the ace, boys. Could be done with this thing. Get! I said get to it. Wait, but you only did like 4,000 damage. I know, this tank is bad. It just does, you know. That's probably all you need to ace, honestly. Yeah, that's an ace. By the way, that would never be an ace in a Conqueror. That's not an ace in a Conqueror. Oh my gosh. Oh, Artie does 4,200 damage. Wow, cool. Good fair balance tank. Amazing. Amazing. Oh yeah, we had some blind hits, didn't we? That explains it. And this guy. We rolled high on him, too. Alright, that's going to have to be the review on the tank. Again, is it worth it? No way. Not in the slightest. If it had some kind of unique feature, like 4 tracks. Oh, goodness, it has 4 tracks, Conq. But if it had some kind of unique fighting feature, then sure, but it doesn't. It's a Conqueror, but worse. So, like I said, there's no reason to get it. Don't be like, oh, I gotta get this tank now. No, no, no. You're fine. You can pass on it. You're going to put yourself at a disadvantage spending $75. So keep that in mind. There we go. I kept pressing B, but it wasn't working. We got it. Yeah. But anyway, go check out SpaceBANDIT. Koala. No, I don't think he posts. Just SpaceBANDIT then. Go check him out. Link in the description below. Go check other reviews. See what they think. Don't just take my opinion. But hopefully 5 games is enough for you to realize that, yeah, this is going to be a waste of money. And that's going to be it. Thanks guys for tuning in. Take care, everyone. And peace out.